Today we're in Blacksburg, Virginia, testing under the UTM Pilot Program Phase 2. We've been working very closely with the FAA and also with 4 industry partners, Wing, AiRXOS, AirMap, and ANRA technologies.
The demonstrations today are showcasing the future of aviation in an unmanned world where drones are able to coexist in the same airspace safely. We have 8 drone operators piloting 12 aircraft.
One of the unique things about the testing that we're conducting today is we have a lot of different aircraft flying at the same time, operated by a lot of different people, different types of aircraft conducting different missions, all trying to use the same airspace.
When drone operators, such as those here at Kentland Farms, are choosing to fly their drones, they need the assurance that they'll have the up-to-date information and services necessary to fly safely and compliantly in the airspace. Those operations today are supported by multiple industry-led UTM service suppliers. In order for all of these different drone operators to be able to work together and share the airspace safely, those UTM service suppliers will need to share information and be completely interoperable. One of the simulations shows a wing drone delivery occurring inside of a temporary flight restriction, or TFR. Now imagine you're a law enforcement agent who is scanning the sky near the temporary flight restriction to make sure that there is no unauthorized activity in that airspace. And you see a drone flying overhead, and you're wondering if it's supposed to be there. This showcase allowed for a law enforcement official to be able to identify the aircraft operating in that TFR to understand that it had prior approval to fly in that airspace. Remote identification allows for bystanders, such as the general public or law enforcement, to identify an aircraft that's flying nearby and to understand a little bit more information about that drone and what it's doing in the airspace near them. That information allows for the safe interaction of drones in the airspace.
It's been a phenomenal collaboration to see how these companies and the regulator can come together to try to solve really challenging problems. We haven't solved everything, but we certainly have made great progress in getting towards a fully integrated airspace.